Hello everyone, this is Mary Ludi Balocas and I'm together with Erica Carousel and Nicole Suerto. In order to have a deeper understanding about the difference between mutually exclusive events and not mutually exclusive events, let's have another problem. In a store, there are 20 dogs, 15 cats, and 10 parrots. A customer randomly selects one pet from the store. Now let's have Erica to discuss about the first two questions.
Thank you, Lou. So for problem A, what is the probability of selecting a dog or cat? Before I move on to the solution, let us first find out if this problem is mutually exclusive or not. So this problem is mutually exclusive because you cannot choose both a dog and a cat, since it was mentioned in the main problem that we only need to select one pet. So let us first find out the total number of dogs or cats. There are 20 dogs and 15 cats, so it is 35. Let's now solve for the total number of pets, which is 45. And then, probability equals number of dogs or cats over the total number of pets, equals 35 over 45. And then when we simplify it, it becomes 7 over 9. Therefore, the probability of selecting a dog or a cat is 7 over 9. So for letter B, what is the probability of selecting a parrot or not a dog? Just like what we did in letter A, let us first find out if this problem is mutually exclusive or not. So this problem is not mutually exclusive. Let's have the Venn diagram which will help us to understand this problem more. So there are 10 parrots and 25 pets that are not a dog, which is the cat and the parrot. If you're wondering why there's a 10 in the middle, 10 is the similarity between the two since in the not a dog part, the parrot is still included. For the solution, probability equals PA plus PB minus PA and B, wherein A indicates the parrots and B indicates the pets that are not a dog. So 10 over 45 plus 25 over 45 minus 10 over 45 equals 25 over 45. And then we simplify it, then it becomes 5 over 9. Therefore, the probability of selecting a parrot or not a dog is 5 over 9. So back to you, Lou, for letter C.
Now let's proceed to question letter C. What is the probability in selecting a cat or a four-legged animal? Let's first identify if the question is mutually exclusive or not mutually exclusive event. And yes, it is not mutually exclusive event. Since the event is not mutually exclusive, we are going to use the formula probability A plus probability B minus the probability A and B, where A represents the cat and B represents the total number of four-legged animal. In order to understand easier, we have a Venn diagram here. The total number of cat is 15, and in order to get the total number of four-legged animal, we are going to add the total number of dog and cat, 20 plus 15, that is why it is 35. We are going to put 15 in the middle since it's their similarities. Now to apply the formula, 15 over 45, as 45 the total number of pets, 15 over 45 plus 35 over 45 minus 15 over 45, which is equals to 35 over 45, which can be simplified to 7 over 9. Now the chance of selecting a cat or a four-legged animal is 7 over 9. Now for question letter D. What is the probability in selecting a cat or not a parrot? This question is really similar from the last question, but let me explain it to you again for you to understand more. It is an example of not mutually exclusive event because cat is also not a parrot. So we are going to use the formula probability A plus probability B minus the probability A and B, where A represents the total number of cat and B represents the total number of not a parrot. We have a Venn diagram here. The total number of cat is 15 and the total number of not a parrot, which is a cat and a dog, is 35 because 20 plus 15 is 35. We are going to put 15 in the middle because cat is the similarities. 15 over 45 plus 35 over 45 minus 15 over 45 is equals to 35 over 45, which can be simplified to 7 over 9. Now the chance of selecting cat or not a parrot is 7/9.
For the last problem, what is the probability in selecting a parrot or a dog? So first, let's identify if this problem is mutually exclusive or not. So selecting a parrot or a dog is mutually exclusive since it cannot happen at the same time. And based on the problem, the customer randomly selects only one pet from the store. So now let's move on to the solutions. First, we need to add the total number of dogs and parrots, which is 20 dogs plus that parrots is equals to 30. And to get the probability, we have number of parrots or dogs over total number of pets. So now we have 30 over 45, and the simplest form is of 30 over 45 is 2/3.